but I love the feeling. Ain't nobody with.
What the fuck? Oh! Yebo. Dumelang everybody. Welcome back to another video. No one said we're gonna have a different type of content, and that's exactly what's gonna happen today. We'll be visiting Kat, or I think it's Katleho. Yeah, I'm probably butchering it. But we'll be visiting Kat today. What he basically does is he works on engines, small or big engines, quads, scramblers, garden machinery, cars, everything. So he'll be telling us his story and his hustle and his push. I hope you guys do enjoy the video, and if you do, please do like, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Stay the leader and enjoy it.
Got no chairs. That's the only one I have. So
yeah. I'll show it now. This close how it looks also. Good Malaka. How are you?
I'm good, and yourself?
No, I'm blessed, thank you, man.
Nice.
Yeah, brief introduction, who you are, what you do, where this comes from, yeah, everything.
I'm Kat.
Yes, sir.
Pushing a brand called Whiskers Conglomerate. It's basically, should I call it a brand? Because it's should I say a group of companies? Yeah. So I'm basically trying to venture into many other things, but I'm gonna be specific about the one that we're on about today.
Yes, sir.
Which is Touchmech.
Okay.
So we basically, as Touchmech, this is what we do. We are mechanics. We work on cars and bikes. Those ones I specialize.
Yes.
I can also do hydraulic systems, your TLBs and whatever hydraulic, those pumps and everything, you know what I mean? I can service those cylinders, the double acting cylinders, single acting, because I did a course in diesel mechanic.
Okay.
Right, so I'm doing mechanical skills now, and I actually specialize with smaller engines, but it doesn't mean I can turn down like bigger cars or bigger engines or whatsoever. It's just that my passion is with bikes. So by smaller engines, it'll be your quads, two-wheelers, chainsaw, brush cutter, anything smaller, generators, you know what I mean? Yeah, so that's basically, I can like rebuild it, restore it or whatever.
So basically I can put down an engine in front of you, go blend up, this is at fault, this is faulty, and you can diagnose, look into it.
Yeah, most definitely. It doesn't come for free.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, some people say what you just said, and it's like, but I pay for my time.
Yeah,
so, yeah. So that's
how did this come about?
Well, I started at an early age with bikes. I loved bikes. I have a friend, his name is Ishmael Zakura.
Okay.
Back in 2008, I was doing grade 4 at the time, and he has a lot of bikes. Like growing up, he had an 80, this and that, but now he has younger brothers, and you know what I mean?
Oh,
yeah, they take after him, and whatsoever. So now, I would visit him, and I would be on a 700. He would carry me on that. Maybe I would be driving a 50cc. What? And I fell in love. You understand? And my mom once said, "It's not about money. Don't make your life about money. It's about passion. Then the money will follow." So I was like, you know what? I wanna be the guy behind that machine. You understand?
Okay.
Like the brains behind the machine. I don't want to be the rider. Basically, I want to go deeper into this thing. You understand? Yeah. So as a rider, because one time I was popping wheelies and I had an accident. But before that, I broke my leg. I had a fracture, and it was a long one, but it's whatever. I got.
So at what age is this?
It was 2 years ago. 3 years, 2020.
From riding a bike now?
Yeah, 2020. Oh, like from when I was young?
No, the first injury, the first major injury.
It was 2 years back, if I'm not mistaken, if not 3. I fell. I can't really tell you what happened that time because I was on second gear. But I literally, when I stood up, my leg would, twist. Yeah, so I recovered from that. Later that same year, I cut off my fingers with a chain, quad bike. So I sat down and told myself it's about growth. It's about acceptance. You get me? So now it's not just riding and fixing, it goes beyond imagination, my brother. So this is who Whiskers is today. Like Touchmech, this is what I'm trying to push. Because every time I look at myself, I'm like, this shit gotta pay off, you know what I mean? Yeah, they took a lot. Came at a price. Passion over matter, my brother. So that's basically what I do.
That's basically how we play around.
Why are you out of breath? It's heavy, no?
The adrenaline.
Okay.
The adrenaline.
Okay.
And the focus. And everything. But why you play sound as well?
So what do you have to do? You literally break everything apart from scratch, build up?
Nah. It was just a major service. I had to check the rings. I was gonna do that. I was gonna change the rings on it. Then I had to do the carb. And what else? I had to change the spark plug. Change the seals. But it still has a bit of a problem that I got to realize after it started, which was about the crankcase. The crankcasing has a seal, right? So what basically happens when that is messed up, it's either oil will come out of the exhaust, a little bit of oil, every now and then you'll see that, or it'll come out of the breather, like it's boiling oil. Yeah, that's basically the problem with it now that I need to sort out. So I'm gonna have to strip the gearbox side. The gearbox casing side, meaning the oil side has to come out so I can get to the seal.
What do we have here? And
this
what
is
have you done to
Raptor 660, right? So we have no spark on it now. The throttle was not working, but it's lacquer. It has a clutch problem and gearbox. So we're gonna have to replace the gearbox and rebuild it from scratch. I'm basically gonna restore it, like the whole frame, some things on the covers, you know. I'm gonna change a few things and just give it some color. Okay. You understand? Then I'm gonna have to rebuild the engine, find the gearbox, even if it's second-hand, a functioning gearbox. You know what I mean? So everything will be proper afterwards. And then we have a CRF 250 there. That's my instructor's bike. That's loud and fast, my brother.
Scramble, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just...
This one has no problem.
What do you mean by that?
It doesn't have a problem. It's a start and go.
Oh, so you can just take it out if you want to now?
Yeah.
This looks heavy. It looks cock heavy.
It's heavy when it's moving, because then if you don't know how to
move about
control it, then we have a problem. It's damn powerful, but it has a lot of torque. It's a 250. And then this is like the full conversion. Like this is you see those delivery bikes? This is that type of engine, and this is a MTX 200. It's actually a two-stroke engine that has to be there. That's why I had to like cut it and whatsoever for certain things to fit. We even fabricated a whole adapter for the carburetor here. You see that part? Yeah. We had to like, you know, fabricate.
So cutting the body, it's supposed like this now. Doesn't it affect the body or the balance of the bike?
Not really, because we did test it out. It starts, it drives, it moves. We got new braking cables and handles for it. It's lovely. And then on the other side, I have an RM250. It's just the frame there. The motor is on the other side. I'll show you the motor just now. This one is one hell of a beast as well. More or less the same as that. It's just that it's a two-stroke engine. Yeah, very powerful.
What's the difference between these two-stroke engines and Boma?
Those are big and they're water-cooled. They're water-cooled engines, you see. And then the machine or chainsaw are basically air-cooled. This has a two-stroke engine, but it uses water. It's water-cooled. You understand? Yeah, there's water channels inside. It has no piston. I'm yet to get that. It's water-cooled engines. You understand? So these are air-cooled engines. Yeah. This is what it looks like. This is the sleeve. You see those grills. You understand? This is where the air
comes in.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, when it's warm. But you see, with these things, you cannot go the whole day because you basically have industrial machines and commercial machines. So you must know your engine.
Can I ask you a personal question? Personal question.
Yeah.
With the injury you have on your hand, everyday work, getting into tight spots, needing 2 hands to do something, needing 10 fingers to do something, does that limit you in
a way?
In a way?
Nah, it doesn't. Because you see, this happened like 2 years back. I have adapted.
Okay, you're working.
So I have to. If it's a tight spot in the engine, man, I'm gonna find a way to get to it. If I have to take off something, some part or whatsoever, or a cover or something, the intake, something, just to get to where I'm going, then I'll just have to take it out and put my hand. And my hand fits in most cases. I use my right hand. My right hand. Yeah, I'm right-handed. So I don't get such challenges.
Now, hopefully we'll have a part 2, and then you'll talk more about the history side of things.
The
history side of things.
We're gonna have OGK Shadow with us.
Yes, sir.
That time, I hope he won't be busy, but
no,
yeah, man, he's my boy, and we go way back, and he has been showing love and support as well. So it's highly appreciated, especially with people out there who've been supporting. Sometimes I get references, like, yeah, no, that guy can do it for you, whatsoever. The love and support is highly appreciated, my brother, because in this life thing, we're plugging but at least we get productive. Yeah. So they basically contribute to my success. So it's highly appreciated.
So part 2 definitely coming out.
Word.
Thank you, Aji. Thank you.
I had it go all the way, your head is switch at the tempo.